Hold your head. Keep your head up. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something.
What's going on, Joey, my man? We're here at open mic night at the cherryhillclub. What a crew we got tonight, Joey. What's going on, pal?
Hello, Nicky. How are you?
All right. What's going on, Joey? Tell us a little something.
Well,
How
first
was
of
your
all,
day?
this is not the Cherry Hill Club.
What is it?
It's called the Alamo.
The Alamo.
The Last Boys Club.
See that?
It's it. It's
All right.
it. It's the last
You're
stand.
right. You're right. We should change the name outside.
Yeah. It's an old shithole, and
Yeah.
you know, it's got character.
It's
you know?
beautiful, though.
It's where the Lost Boys hang. My daughter nicknamed me and all my friends the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
You figure
right.
that out. Tom Brady's a Lost Boy.
He's back.
The guy retired.
He's back.
What did he retire? A month?
Not
2 months?
even. Not even.
He went home. He's like,
Giselle threw him out already. He wasn't even home
it's
10
not
minutes.
about the money. It's not about nothing.
Wasn't even home 10
He
minutes.
just wants to go play football, went to playground with his buddies. That's
Joe,
all.
you know who we have in the audience tonight?
Who?
Well, we have Angry Charlie. He's up there blowing smoke. We got the green grocer. He's in the house with us tonight. Bobby, the fruit cup, the Paulo's father,
Fruit Man.
the fruit man.
We have Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein.
We have Dr. Frankenstein himself in the house.
But we have a very important guest all the way from Florida, Sal from where did he call from, Sal? Marco Island, all the way out, nice and tan. Look at him, sipping a nice Crown Royal over there. So Joey, tell us a little something. How was your day today?
I'll tell you, I'm full of anxiety.
Anxiety.
Bad panic attacks and just
Panic attacks from what?
life.
Come on,
life.
Joey.
I was at
beautiful for you.
I went on a treadmill today, right?
Yeah.
I looked to my right. There's a guy my age, got a face mask on. I looked to my left. There's a girl's got a face mask on.
Don't they know COVID's over?
It's not about COVID. You're fucking suffocating. You're suffocating
They
yourself.
don't care. They
How
don't
can you
care.
run on a treadmill? You're
They're
gonna
die.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
die.
They're gonna breathe in all them toxic things.
No, it's
How could you run with a mask on anyway?
you can't. You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Eventually, you know, you're going to have what's that? Carbon dioxide poisoning.
Yeah, something like that.
What is
Carbon
it?
dioxide.
Reg, what do you got over
Ain't
there?
that
Tell
a
me
cleaner
something.
material?
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Yep. Carbon monoxide.
Tell
I
me
love
about it. How's the pizza business going?
It's going well. It's
How'd you
going
do?
really well. Saturday was slow. Saturday was really slow. The weather was bad down there. Oh, you know, they had 13,000 tickets they sold, but only like 5,000 fans were there. People were looking for hot chocolate. You know, the alcohol didn't even sell that well.
Too cold.
Yeah, way too cold. Way too cold. The Violi brothers, though, they painted the booth.
Did they?
You want me to get you in down there?
Nah, I don't want to.
How come?
Oh, no.
You don't want to paint down there?
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
Art, you're still in, buddy.
I got my niche. I do my thing, and it's,
I hear you. I hear
it's
you.
easy.
You're loosening up over there with a Miller Lite?
Miller Lite.
All right.
It takes the edge off. As I get closer to 60, the more anxiety I get, and I don't know what it is. It's just
Why? You
understand.
got very angry.
I never worried about anything. I'm
I
pissed
don't
off
understand.
about the world anymore.
Why?
I don't understand it.
That's
I don't
crazy.
get it. I don't get it. I don't know. That's why I like to come down here
And let
because
loose.
Just to talk. It's like therapy.
Sure.
Rocco says it's therapy time.
Where is Rocco? We could have got him on as a guest
It's-
while you were here.
It's therapy hour. You come down here and you just let it rip. And
That's good. That's good. That's what we need, though. A lot of people from the neighborhood still come in, you know, and you let loose.
You know what? I talk to a lot of people that
Somebody's phone's ringing in the
I
background.
talk to a lot of people our age. They moved out real far away.
Far.
Coatesville, Downingtown.
That's your boy
Collegeville.
Jimmy Dodona.
JD. He likes it up.
All right.
Al Q.
Tell her parental discretion is advised.
Is Al Q still a cop?
He's a vice cop.
He's
yeah.
a vice cop?
Happy birthday out to Al Q's daughter, Kate. It's her 30th birthday tomorrow.
I would like to wish a happy birthday to Kate.
It's coming. Happy birthday. I'll call you back.
The happy birthday to Kate. I wish you the best year imaginable. The best year. Is she in school?
30 tomorrow.
30 years old. God bless. Tell your father I said hello. Joe, you know her father, Al Q.
Absolutely.
He's the first guy that raided the pizza shop when we had the poker machine.
He played on football team, but Bucciarelli. He was good, too.
Yeah, he's big, Al. He's
D-back.
big, yeah.
You know what? It's tournament time. My
Tournament.
favorite 2 days of the year.
March Madness. That's why we're here on Open
Hey,
Mic Night tonight.
My favorite 2 days. That Thursday and Friday, there's basketball from 12 to 12.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Where are you watching the game?
Here.
You gotta watch him
Gotta
here,
watch-
huh?
gotta watch
you
it at
gotta
the
watch
Alamo.
him here. The Alamo.
You gotta watch it at the Alamo.
Definitely at the Alamo. Yeah, I'll be here for most of the games. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm busy. I got orders and things to do. The next Union game's not until April, so
You know,
we're all right with
there's,
that.
there's one guy who loves this time of year. Tito.
Tito does. Yeah, he
Tito
does.
loves this time of year.
He was on the first show, Tito.
He was?
Yeah, he came through and said hello.
For 30 years, all he would say is, all I want to do, I'm going to get a big hotel room, all us guys, and we'll rent it for Thursday, Friday, and watch basketball games. Basketball and basketball and basketball.
That's not a bad idea. There's Angry Charlie.
Chaz.
He's happy Charlie now. Yeah, it's Lent. No, never. No, that's definitely not true. He's Lenton, Joe.
He's Lenten. What did he
He's
give up for
Lenten.
Lent?
He gave up drinking.
He gave up drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, he's angry, Charlie.
He's gave up drinking. Here's Rocco, all the way in the background on the phone.
Rocco's a...
We want Rocco. We want Rocco to come on and talk. We want Rocco to be a special guest.
You know...
Frankie Salucci's over there.
Yo, ain't it... Now, I known Frank for a long time, his father, his uncle. Now, you think about it. Hinges. You know how he got that nickname?
No, I don't.
Remember Hatchet? Hatchet was sitting there one day, and we're
God
upstairs.
rest his soul, yeah.
God rest his soul. And he goes, "Yo, Frank, you're gonna wear out those hinges," and it stuck.
See that?
He was going in and out of the door. Next thing you know, his name is Hinges.
Hinges. Rocco, hang up with whoever you're with. Get over here and put the headphones on. Joey Fedele's on the mic. It's open mic night tonight. There's the Greek over there. Why do we call him the Greek?
I have no idea.
What's that mean?
Nicknames.
Crickets.
You know what? As people of a certain age, young,
No, he's a
young
ball
guys,
breaker. This fucking
young guys
guy's a
don't
ball
have
breaker.
nicknames. They got no personality.
Who, Craigie?
Anybody 35 and under? Do you know anybody that's got nicknames 35 and under?
He's
Yeah, but we
25.
gave.
That's
But a
nickname.
55-year-old gave him that nickname.
That's the thing.
Think about
Come
it.
over here. This guy don't want to come on, Joe.
Look at this guy. His name's Unc, Fruit Man.
That's not Unc. That's Sal from
Sal.
Marco Island.
Sal from Marco Island. Is that right?
Yeah.
When I'm in Florida.
He's Sal from Marco Island. Yeah. No, I'm sure everybody out there is wondering where my real co-host is. But
He's stuck in traffic. I'm filling in for him right now.
I don't think he's stuck in traffic.
Dinner time, is he?
I think, yeah. Don't worry. That's why he wanted to be here before 7.
You know,
He definitely wanted to be here before 7.
I think that there's a lot going on in this world, and we're just sitting here and we make light of everything. But
We're supposed
I'll tell you, the world's crazy.
What? Yeah,
The
no
world,
shit.
the world has passed people our age by. We don't matter. I was talking to my buddy. He does commercials for a living. We were hanging in here 2 weeks ago, and he was telling me, and he's like, you got to remember, the people that sell stuff and buy ads and all, they're targeting a demographic that is, you're done. He goes, you'll be 60 in 2 months. We go after 24 to 54 age bracket.
Yeah.
Forget you. You don't matter anymore.
Yeah, you're out.
And you know what? I feel that anymore. I sit there and
You can believe it.
and everything. I look at the TV and the ads, and people are just different now. They're just different.
This is a personal call, so keep talking. Joe.
So what happens is that when you sit there and you become a certain age and you get angry when you watch TV, you listen to the radio, and you either could do one or two things: get all pissed off, or you just start drinking and relaxing.
Joe, what do you think about the tournament coming up?
I like the tournament. I don't follow college basketball as much. What's the sentimental thing? Coach K. Everybody wants him to win a national championship. Now he lost that ACC championship. They shit the bed. You can, if you want to win for your coach, you want to win that game, don't you?
Yep.
I mean, you think about it. You want to win it. It's the last ACC tournament he's ever going to be in.
Yeah.
You go balls to the walls.
Everything you got.
You win that game, and they came up flat. I mean, I know that guy. What was his name? Coop. What was his name? The shooter for Virginia Tech. He shot threes, the lights out. He shot threes like it was going out of style. But it happens. You get hot. But, you got no outright team that stands out at all. It's anybody can win it, anybody at any given day. That's what makes the tournament great, But was there any surprise in teams to you that made the tournament? Michigan? Yeah. Well, did a Big Ten team is always going to take precedent over any other half-ass conference. And
what do you think about the Delaware Nova matchup?
Well, I'll tell you what, Delaware and Nova. It's funny you said that. My daughter is an alum of both.
How so?
How so? She went to Delaware and got her degree in athletic training. So she moves on and goes to work for Philly, becomes the assistant athletic trainer. Then she burns out. She can't take. She dealt with the basketball coach there, Herb McGee, who just retired.
Yes.
That guy tortured her. He was a very superstitious man. When he went on a winning streak, and she was sitting at a certain chair, she would call me on the ride home. She he made me sit in the same chair again. And I'm like, why? He goes, I don't know, he won. I said, okay, so the next home game, where'd you have to sit? Same chair. He goes, I had to sit the same chair until he lost. He goes, but they were constantly fighting with my daughter. My daughter will not clear an athlete because of either concussion protocol or any kind of injury. But the coaches, they want to win.
That's all they want.
And they don't give a shit about the athlete.
So
she burned out. She decides she wants to become a nurse. And she goes to the accelerated program in Villanova. She does well. So now you got Villanova, Delaware.
who's she rooting for?
I have no idea. I think she's going to have a sweatshirt on for the first half and a sweatshirt on for the second half, maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, I had to take that. That was my insurance guy for the Union Stadium. So, all right, Joey, we hear that your daughter now. I listened to all that. Look at look at Fruit Man over there.
Fruit Man's enjoying life. Let me tell you something about Fruit Man. Fruit Man enjoys life. He don't let nothing bother him. I could learn a lot from Bobby. I really can.
Oh, it's for advertisement.
I could learn a lot from Bobby.
I'm shy.
We're just talking.
I could learn a lot. I could learn a lot from Dr. Frankenstein. As a matter of fact, I want to be Dr. Frankenstein. Look at him, cool, calm, got a suntan. How can you beat that?
Can't.
You can't.
No, can't beat it all. Again, on open mic night, we can't get nobody.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell you something. You get it? Deadeye was supposed to come in. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, he's lying again. Craigie, your thing's over here.
55 years, I got a fucking tan and I got a hair. Joe,
So,
if they're working for 55 years, I got a tan and I got a hair back.
Well, what happened to Deadeye?
Deadeye told me he was coming here today. He did.
And?
He got lost.
It's 6 o'clock. No Deadeye.
No fruit cup.
No fruit cup.
No fruit cup.
No nobody. I mean, it's probably all messed up because it's not Friday.
It's not funny.
If I were you guys,
It's not Friday. You know what's crazy? What?
I send
Thanks.
fruit cup to the human resource officer. Yeah. This is unacceptable.
Before you were in a bad mood, you were actually going to give us a couple tunes.
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
I just don't. You know what? I was thinking about that, and I was like, I used to sing all the time, and then I got tired. What am I, a court jester?
No.
I don't want to be a court jester anymore.
You're not
I
a
don't want to
court
sing
jester.
anymore.
What's that mean?
I want Rocco to sing. Rocco sings fairly well. Sing a song, right?
Like a clown?
You're a piano
Come
man.
on, sing a song.
Nick, what's that from? What am I funny like a
Sing a song.
If you sing
Go
a
ahead.
song, I'll sing a song.
No,
Why not?
no. I heard you sing.
You heard me sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Joe, just a few bars. Nothing crazy. Cue him in.
Oh,
What do you got for him?
Come
I
on,
got
Joe.
nothing.
You gotta have something.
Nah.
Here.
Who's going to Vegas? Anybody?
You know-
Somebody I know is going to Vegas. So, do I know somebody who's going to Vegas in the next day or two? Who's going to Vegas? The producer's
The
going to
producer's
Vegas.
going to Vegas.
Who's this?
That Fruit Cup keeps calling.
Fruit Cup. Put Fruit Cup on the phone.
Hello. Hello.
Fruit Cup.
Is this that fraudulent Nicky's Pickies show?
Yeah. Hey, Fruit
Am I in
Cup.
touch with the right people?
Yo,
You're
Fruit
in
Cup, I
touch.
got the seat warm for you. Get your ass over here, man.
This is Frankie Blue.
This ain't Frankie Blue. We know who this is. We know who this is.
You guys are
You're trying to avoid.
You guys are starting the podcast with the wrong co-host.
I know. I'm filling in.
Oh,
He's doing a great
we
job.
got to do a fill-in.
Who do you guys think you're becoming? You guys can't keep any credibility with fake co-host with a fake co-host that thinks he can sing.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
He getting very hostile. But I got to fill in with someone because you don't pay your debt.
I don't know who you think this is, but where's Fruit Cup?
Fruit Cup's stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
This is ridiculous. You guys are running a podcast, you don't even have your co-host showing up.
You're right. It is ridiculous.
This kid sounds
I
like
mean,
Yeah.
let me ask that producer right there. Hey, where's
He
this guy
hears-
Fruit Cup at?
he stopped to get a
Yo.
cheesesteak.
He stopped to get a cheesesteak, he said.
Well, Fruit Cup must be hungry.
He is. He is hungry.
You know, I was watching the past
you guys
3
have this
nights.
guest that thinks he can sing. I just don't even understand.
Who is this?
I mean, what the fuck?
Who is
Who is this?
Who is this?
Yo,
Here he
yo,
is.
I'll tell you. Yo, you know what's funny? I watch you guys on your steak sandwiches stuff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, and I don't mean no disrespect
Craig,
to you
how
guys.
come this ain't coming up?
I gotta put it on.
Well,
Yo,
put it
you-
on.
Now, Fruit Cup, don't. You want me to? I'll never sing that song.
Why?
Never in a day.
Hold on.
Now, no disrespect to you guys. I mean, I respect your food. You know why? Because
How about this one, Joe?
what? Nah, it's got. First of all, there's no tracks. I'm not singing over Frank.
No, he's got to get the track.
So,
Look the track up, Craigie.
man, I'm trying to talk, and you guys are playing Frank
Go
Sinatra.
ahead, Joe, go ahead.
So,
Talk.
you got your cheesesteak stuff going on. You know, the tournament cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to listen to you guys when it comes to steak sandwiches because let's face it.
why.
Because you guys are a very plumpy bunch. Okay? You know, you guys got a couple pounds on you. And I'll tell you what, I always, up to the point, you go into a restaurant, always go in the back in the kitchen and make sure the cooks are fat. Because you don't want to eat from a chef that weighs 100 pounds. Because you know they ain't eating their own food.
I'm glad you said no disrespect.
But I'm just saying, you think about it. You want to go in there.
He
You
thinks
want
because he runs on a treadmill for 5
you
minutes. he's
you
fucking-
want to go. You want to go in the kitchen and see a fat bastard making your dinner. You know why?
Well, there's a lot of
Because
chefs
he's
out
eating
there.
that food. No disrespect, but he's eating that food.
us cooking, Nick.
There's a
But
lot of
let me tell you something. I would eat your guys' food
there's
day
a
and
lot
night.
of chefs out there that are skinny.
Who?
What are you talking about?
Their food ain't worth the shit because they ain't eating it. If you ain't eating your own food, what kind of chef are you? You think about it.
Well, they don't eat their own food.
Never
Do
trust.
Chinese
never
people eat
trust
Chinese
a
food?
skinny chef. That's all I got to say about
Do
that.
Chinese people eat Chinese food?
Yeah, but Chinese food. What is that? Beans and greens. That's all it is.
What
How
beans?
fat
What
you gonna get
beans?
eating that shit?
They
man?
don't get fat. That's what I'm saying.
What's that? The chicken fried rice and.
That's what they don't eat it. Chinese
but-
people don't eat their own food. They're chefs.
That's right. Look
They're
how skinny
skinny.
they are because
Right.
it's shit in it. It's got all MSG in there and all that.
They
shit.
don't eat it. They give it to us.
Yo, you remember the neighborhood? Remember the Chinese restaurant opens up? All the cats and dogs disappeared in the neighborhood.
I did.
You remember
I did.
that?
Yes, I did. Up the hill,
Yeah,
China
remember
House.
that? Yeah,
Yep.
Canton.
Yeah.
You like a fried rice, big boss man?
Yeah, that's what we got.
I gotta tell you, Nick, I got a little bit of a gripe. I just sat down. Hi, everybody. Fruit Cup from Nicky's Pickies is back to save the show. Nicky seemed to be all over the place in the phone call with Frankie Blue. I didn't understand. Frankie Blue seemed very upset that I wasn't here, by the way.
I know. He has a double.
I mean, what was up with that? And we got Joe Fedele, who I love, but I don't know. I haven't heard him sing. I don't know if I believe that it's any good. I've never heard you sing, Joe.
Ever?
Ever?
Never
You
heard
never
you
heard him
sing.
sing.
Well, you are young. When I was singing, you had to be 10.
You were
How
unstoppable.
old are you?
25.
25.
25.
Oh,
He was running the streets and singing from God.
He was. He was out and about, buddy. He
I
was
tell
out
you
and
what,
about.
it was fun.
You were
It was
gigging?
fun. It was good. I mean, you know, never be a professional, but you
What do you
know, it
mean?
was good. It was fun. I got paid.
Absolutely, you got paid.
It was fun.
Talking about.
I was a glorified karaoke singer. That's all I was.
Well, what's the difference?
Because you know,
you
get
did
them guys-
weddings, you did parties, you
Yeah,
did. What do
I
you
sang
call
at
it?
restaurants. And
That's what I mean. Why? A little happy
the best
hours?
time I ever had, I sang with Bobby Rydell one night. Now it was fun. That
What'd
was
you sing? Oh, them Wildwood days?
Nah, we sang all Sinatra tunes. That was fun though.
There you go.
We did.
Hey, see that?
You know, that was good. That was a good night.
So, Bobby, where are you coming from?
I had baseball practice.
Baseball. So you're the manager?
The assistant coach, yes.
No. I didn't ask you that. I asked you if you were the manager.
I'm the third base coach.
You're the third.
You're the third base coach.
I am, yeah.
Coach is usually second in command.
No, I know. I know with a third base coach.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can tell.
So when's the season start?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What's the team look like?
Team's gonna be good.
Any prospects?
We'll compete for a state championship.
Yeah.
Seventh and eighth grade level.
Really?
We do play state playoffs, yeah.
You got
Play-
20, now,
what do you play? 60-90?
60-90, yep.
Okay.
Real baseball.
Well, I hope
I'm
so.
coaching 3 teams, though, Nick. I mean, I'm a busy man.
tournament teams?
I get stuck in traffic, and Nicky's Pickies goes on without me. I mean, I'm proud, Nick, that you and Craig were able to step to the plate, bring Joe on. Joe's done a great job.
Yeah, I already had all this stuff set up before our producer even got here.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you what, Frankie seemed very, very upset on the phone that I wasn't
Yeah, well,
here.
tell Frankie to go fuck himself.
Oh, that's not right.
Such language.
How's that?
Frankie, if you're listening, I appreciate that you're a fan of mine, but these guys can hold their own without me. They really can.
Frank, we
they're good at
couldn't
what they
wait.
do.
Put it that way. We can't wait.
I gotta ask you, Fruit Cup. Now,
ahead.
I got a buddy who loves this time of year because of the conference tournaments and the tournament. He says the week before the tournament is the best week in college basketball. How do you feel about that?
I don't agree with it, but I don't blame them for saying. I don't think it's a
need you over
crazy
here so we
statement.
can ask the
I mean, that week before, all I hear is Fruit Man in the back of my ear. It's killing me. Unbelievable. Somebody take this guy to the bathroom.
Okay, now.
But no, let me real quick. I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
Nick,
Go
to cut
ahead,
you
that's
off.
okay.
I wanted to finish answering Joe's question.
The green grocer
So
wanted a question.
Joe asked me what a friend of his says that the week before the tournament is the best week in college basketball. While I disagree because the first 2 days of the tournament outweighs that whole week, in my opinion.
I agree.
The conference tournament week it's phenomenal, and it lives up. I mean, it's close. It's definitely close. I don't think it beats it out. But
Now, I asked the producer, we were talking about it about 15 minutes ago, right before you came here. You would think that Duke would win that game for their coach, being it's the last ACC
the
game.
same thing with the UNC game
Coach
at the end of
K,
the
Coach
season.
K does this on spite every year at the end of the
But-
season. He doesn't want to win the ACC because
And you know what's
he
gonna
doesn't
happen?
want to get the high seed. He wants a 2 seed.
What a perfect
all
time!
the time.
What a perfect time for me to give you my pick to win the national championship.
Go ahead, lay it on me.
The Duke Blue Devils will win the national
Why?
championship.
Because
I'm not a Duke fan.
you think their
Can
talent's
somebody
that
go
good?
get the Clippers?
I've hated Duke.
Do you think their talent is that good, though?
I've
That
hated
kid's
Duke
amazing.
since- Who? Paulo Banchero.
No, he's amazing too. He shoots 80% from the free throw line.
yeah.
I mean, the 3-point line. He's 7'4".
Yeah, so
The kid's amazing.
I do think.
What's the other kid's
Duke
name?
Blue
Irving,
Devils.
Ivan, what's that other kid's name? Number 23.
Yeah, he's a
the
baller.
definite new Kobe Bryant in the NBA. Watch that kid all
Can
the way
I shave
through.
your head if you're wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's not much to shave.
There's a lot to shave. Why? There ain't
Look at
much
that
to
head.
shave.
Are you kidding?
This
Look
kid's
at that guy's
insane.
head of hair.
Whoa.
He's got a
This
Look
kid's
at that head of
insane.
hair. It's 'cause you never know anything.
Speaking of shaving the head,
With a,
I
hold
thought
on,
you were
hold on,
supposed
hold
to
on,
get
Nick.
your hair cut
Nick,
Saturday.
With a head of hair like that, I would never wear a hat.
I don't really usually wear a hat until I come in here.
Yeah, well, to finish answering your question, Joe, I do like Duke to win the national championship. Obviously, they're not a lock. I've hated Duke my whole life, but I really do think they have a chance this year. They have enough talent to get it done. It's a wide open year. Coaching's going to help, and it's Coach K's last year, so they got to be playing for him, right?
I mean, do you think Michigan deserved to get in the tournament?
I do.
Oh, yeah, why?
I think Michigan has way more talent than they showed this year. So Michigan.
I don't think they should be standing by with their Howard as their coach.
No,
he
no,
should have
I
been
agree with
suspended
that.
out of there.
I agree.
Well,
Howard shouldn't even be in the thing.
Martelli should have been the interim for the rest of the year.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think Howard was afraid that if Martelli took over, he would have got the head coaching job.
I do think that Michigan can win a couple games. I think there's a couple chances at upsets for Michigan.
Are you surprised that Michigan State got bounced out as early when the way they lost in the conference tournament?
Who they ended up losing to? Who they lose to, Joe? Remind me. They lost to a good team, didn't
Purdue.
they? Purdue's a good team, though.
Purdue's picked to go to the Final Four.
I'm not picking them to go to the Final Four, but Purdue's a good team.
No, I said not you, but according to the experts, Purdue's a Final Four team.
I don't want to sound like a homer either, guys, but
I like Villanova. I know what you're going. I watched them.
Yeah, but I'm a Villanova guy
think
too, but you
that's-
live by the three, you
listen,
die by the
No.
three.
But guess what? That
that's what they
kid's
did when they
good,
won
man.
the first two national
Well,
championships. They had a little more size inside than they do this year. But
You just said that kid, what you were talking about with the team,
Duke.
the Duke team. Your kid's he's the
He's 7'5".
yeah,
though.
but he
shooting
scored-
80%.
Okay, how about the kid, the 3-point shooter? That kid's deadly.
Listen.
No, I know.
And guess what? They're the hardest. They're one of the hottest teams in
you're
in
right.
the tournament.
You're right.
They've been solid. Every one of their
You're
games
right.
have been solid.
You're right. I think he's the best coach in the
And
tournament.
if you look at history, you always look at the hot teams at the right time.
I think Jay Wright is the best coach in the tournament.
listen, I don't think Villanova's going to end up winning it. I think at the end of the day, they're going to be too weak in the paint, and they're going to get bowled over by
Do
a
they
team,
get to the 8?
by a team like Tennessee. Or I think they get by Tennessee, even though they're going to give Tennessee's going to give them problems inside. But
Tennessee's going to lose early.
I do think Villanova loses in the Elite Eight to Arizona.
Yeah, of
I've
course.
seen Arizona.
I
They-
do.
Arizona's the champ.
I'll tell you
Wins.
what, they're
Arizona's
pretty.
not gonna
they're,
win it all.
They're
All
a
right,
good.
you want to make another
good
bet
solid
after I
squad.
shave your
All
head?
the bets. But hold on, I want to say something about Villanova real quick, guys. Villanova has a shot for three reasons, in my opinion. If they're hot from three, they're going to be tough to beat.
No brainer.
If this year's wide open, so coaching's going to matter. Jay Wright's one of the best coaches in the country. The third stat is they're the best free throw shooting team in the history of Division I basketball. They make
shoot
free
90%.
throws 83%, but still, either way, it's the best free throw percentage from the free throw line in D1 history.
Okay, so give us you said Duke is your national championship winner?
Yes.
Okay, Joe, who's your national championship winner?
I'm not being a homer, but I like the way Villanova played, and I think they got a good shot at winning. the
To our
tournament.
viewers, now you're going to hear this, you're going to see this. Bobby, this is the next one. Now you reneged on this bet because we didn't even do it yet. You were supposed to get your hair cut Saturday. You didn't get your hair cut. It
Listen,
snowed. You didn't get to the barber.
listen, no,
You're the only
there's-
guy with a 4x4 that don't drive in the snow.
Listen. Here's the thing, Nick. No, I did drive over to the barber in the snow for the banquet on Saturday.
Right.
They were closed due to weather. So I
The
didn't get-
barbershop closed because of rain.
Correct. So I couldn't get my hair cut on Saturday. Didn't want to go to another barbershop.
All right.
So I would more than willingly get my hair cut tonight, but I'm going to be out until 11 o'clock. I'd much rather next Friday I can get my hair cut. I can go home after the podcast, shower my head out because I don't want hair all over me all night.
Okay.
I think that's a fair assessment, but our asshole producer doesn't like that.
Well,
Excuse every week.
I know.
Speaking,
I know.
I talked to your producer last night.
Which one?
The one behind
the fraudulent
behind the
one?
camera.
Behind the camera?
Okay. And I was trying to get a conversation with him real fast. He goes, "Look, I gotta go." He goes, "I'm going to Sixers game." What made me think, like, with all the hoopla with James Harden, look, I'm not a big Sixers fan. Never was, but I mean a little overkill with the beard and all that bullshit, right? You know, how do you play your first home game and get beat by the team that traded you? How do you lose that game? I mean, that just shows you the athlete of today.
Because Durant is a
But they're a
machine.
500 team. The Sixers are what, the 2 seed right
Durant
now? Are they
owns-
sitting 1 or 2? What seed are they on in the Eastern Conference right now?
The Sixers?
Yes.
2, I think.
They're the 2 seed. What's Brooklyn?
3, 4?
They're like a 5, aren't they?
No, I don't
What's
think
their
so.
record?
I don't think they're a 5.
How do you not run that team off the fucking court?
The Sixers
How do you do it?
Because Embiid is nothing compared to Durant.
Because you know why? Because
nothing.
they don't
Even though he's
care.
an MVP, but he's
they
still
got
nothing.
more money than God. That's why.
Durant.
That's why when you have an athlete like Tom Brady, you really have to really respect. There's a guy that's 40-something years old. He walks away from the game and he's coming back to play because he just has that fire in his belly.
Yeah,
What
no
fire?
shit.
Now James Harden, he gets traded. You want to kick the shit out of your ex-teammates, don't you? How do you come up with
I
an
got it
egg
right
like-
here for you. They're currently the 3 seed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Brooklyn is currently the 8 seed.
There you go.
But
All right.
I'm telling you right now, I could sense that the Sixers are going to play the Nets in the first round and get bounced. I could just sense it coming.
But that's what I mean. Like, how do you? Ben Simmons was such a controversial player for the first 3 months of the season. He's sad. He didn't play. He's got this problem, that problem. So now you finally get rid of him. You get a decent player in Harden. Don't you want to roll that team? Don't you just want to beat the shit out of that team
Of course
and
you
make
do.
a
Not of them
statement?
did it.
That's what I mean. They don't give a shit.
Doesn't seem it.
So,
Oh, well.
all right. Now the season's coming close to a close. Playoffs going to start about a month. Would you say?
At least,
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Where do you see the
Middle
Sixers ending
end
up?
of April.
I know it's too early to tell.
If they play the Nets, they're a first round exit, Joe.
You think they get bumped that fast?
Yeah, I do. If they play the Nets, anybody else, they'll get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And lose to the Nets.
Yes, the Sixers and Nets are on a collision course. No matter what round it's going to be, they're going to play in the playoffs.
What is their weakness right now?
The Sixers' weakness?
I mean, I thought that they shored it up with.
they're not
with
deep
this-
enough.
What are they, 6?
They have
6 players, that's it?
6 or 7 deep. They're definitely not deep enough, and they need another shooter. Where's your spot up shooter? Tobias Harris is actually your best spot up shooter. Dude, off the pass, Tobias Harris spotting up and taking a 3, buries it at a high rate. But dude, when Tobias is dribbling around trying to create his own shot, he just flat out can't do it. Tobias stinks. Overpaid. Prima donna.
I just don't. I watch the Sixers and I watch them every year, and I just see that when it comes to time to really make a statement game,
They don't do it.
they don't do it. And I just don't understand. Right away, they couldn't wait to get rid of that guy. That guy sat. It was dead money on a bench all year. You finally get rid of him. Don't you want to spank him
You should. Then you get spanked at home
at home?
by 30.
29.
Hey,
29.
Mr. Producer guy, can you send somebody to get me a drink? I'm a little parched. Yeah, perfect. Thanks.
How come you're on those steaks today?
We're at Dead's Neck 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Pick them up fresh for the Final Four.
So we got no
couldn't-
food on the
Well,
table
being,
tonight.
being that this was a
Yo,
fly-by-night night.
Who's left in the tournament when it comes to steaks? I'm a fan of Phillips. I'll tell you right
we're
now.
down to Final Four. We got. Let's show everybody the bracket so everybody can go on Instagram and Facebook and vote.
Fitting music for the week.
Yeah, right?
So we have Angelo's versus O Brother and Joe Steaks versus Phillips Steaks in the Final Four.
I'm a Phillips fan. I'm sorry.
Kush, what do you got, Kush?
Hey.
Here's the F man.
What are you doing, Frankie?
Here's the
Swaying back
second
and
most
forth.
angriest person in
The
this club.
second.
Who's the first?
Charlie.
No, I don't know about that.
What?
You ain't been
They're
here
both
long enough.
angry.
Have you
buddy,
ever been
believe
here at
me.
11 o'clock at night after he's had about 9 scotches?
They're
Yeah.
both pretty angry.
What do you got, Cuz? You want to sit in? It's open mic night
T for
tonight.
Temple U, F man.
Hurry up. We could sing the ABCs from the Sesame Street song.
That guy just died, you know.
Who?
Louise. One of the original guys of the Sesame Street.
Hey, you
He was
think the F man
81.
will give me a drink?
He just died. He died yesterday or today.
Here he comes. He came to cut your throat, Joe. F, who you buying tonight?
That guy's crazy, you know.
Crazy
I walked
in
in
the
there.
world. He's
He
goofy.
walked in about a month ago.
He's goofy.
I'm sitting at the end of the bus. Yo, Frankie, what are you doing? He goes, I'm thinking about playing Russian roulette tonight. You in? Whoa. Crazy, man.
We have another guy that just walked in, Mr. Vinny Pazienza. Who's this? Vinny Pazienza. The audience knows who he is. The audience knows who he is.
Hey,
Now
Vinny.
he's
Vinny
back.
Boombots.
He's back from acting, back to the gutter business.
Vinny.
He's back to the gutter business, folks. So wait, all right, we got to start getting a little more funny here and things. We got to tell a story or two. I mean, all these jerk-offs, they dick us around.
Who?
You know, the dead-eyes of the world.
Is Deadeye coming tonight, or is he just going to bitch you out again?
He's probably drunk on Patron. He found out that the state stores
He
have $5
promised,
off on
he
the bottles of
promised
Patron.
me he was going to be here.
Yeah, he promised. Call him on the phone. Let's call him right now. Let's call. Let's get Deadeye on the phone. Let's call Deadeye.
But the games are on Sunday. You understand?
Let's call the eye.
Oh, listen. You better make sure the eye's ready to be on the phone.
I'll
That guy's
be-
a little goofy.
Don't worry.
I don't hear the thing ringing.
I don't hear it ringing either. I'm almost out of service.
Out of service.
There it is. There
goes.
it is. There it is.
You reached Frank from Frank's Painting.
Oh, yeah.
he's-
Hang up. I'll leave him a
he's-
message. I'll leave him a message.
He bitched.
Thank
leave
you
him a
and have a
message.
nice day.
He
At
bitched.
the tone, please record
I'm going to leave him
the
a message, Nick. Pull
When you
the
have
phone
finished
over here.
recording,
You can
may
hear
hang
it.
up
What do you
or
mean?
press
All
1
right,
for more
hush.
options.
Hey, is this Frankie D'Alessio? They calling me. There was somebody outside of the cherryhillclub over here who was asking for you, and they didn't seem too happy. So you might want to come over here and check them out. We're a little scared. We heard you might have stole some money from somebody who was playing cards the other night, and I don't like when people question people's character. But if you did that, you're gonna have to return the money. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm dealing with your bullshit over here. All right, call me back.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a Deadeye story. What are you looking at?
Can this guy get fucking away from me? He scares me. He's like hanging over my back. Let me tell you here, I got a story about the F-man for you. Uh-oh. The guy used to be my friend. Now all he wants to do is talk shit. You understand? What's that?
All I know is he trashed his own birthday party.
He does. He broke every glass on
Remember
the bar.
that?
Yeah, I remember.
He trashed Anthony's restaurant,
He
the whole
smashed
basement.
all 40
smashed every
glasses on the
glass,
thing.
threw every straw, napkin. The
Everything.
fucking place
He
was
crashed it.
destroyed.
F, why don't you come on the podcast real quick and tell us a story about when you left your own cousin, your flesh and blood, at 3 o'clock in the morning in the city of Philadelphia to eat a cheesesteak by himself. You left his ass there. And then you threatened to throw your other friend out of the car.
F-Man has a lot of stories. I want him to tell them. I want him to come on
What's
here
up,
and tell
Punk?
them when he ran his car into the funeral home.
I never heard that story.
Because they never heard that story when he was driving.
Nick, we might want to lay off the F-man. I could see the steam coming off of his head.
I'm not laying off him. He hates you. He don't hate me.
He used to like me. I don't know what happened.
All right, here's a quick Deadeye story for you, Joe, real fast. We're sitting here at the bar the one day, right? So we're outside, me, Fudd, John, and I got this app on my phone that makes up, voices and things. It's like a recorded thing. So I type in all the things what it's going to say to Deadeye, right? So Deadeye answers, hello? Hey, man, did you hit my car? He's like,
This is great.
Who is this? He said, I know you hit my car. He's like, I didn't hit nothing, buddy. And that thing, you drive a white car? Yeah. Listen, buddy, I ain't moved my fucking car in 2 weeks of the thing. And now it's a recording and it's hitting him. And he's going, listen, I don't know who the fuck you think you are and who you're talking to, but I didn't hit nobody's car in the thing. Now the recording ends, right? So it hangs up. I hit the button again and I call him right back. Hey, is this Frank? Yeah, who's this now? Moron number 2? He says, who's this now? Moron number 2? And the recording says the same thing over. It says, hey, Frank, did you hit my car? I got to try to find it. I know I still have it, and we want to play it live for everybody.
Did he do it Did he fall for it a second time?
Falls for it every time.
You said that now. He believed
Yo,
it.
Yeah.
Nick, you remember the day we were
Yeah.
all sitting in here? Me and Pizza Man
How
were
you
playing
doing,
Jim.
Joe?
Hi, Vinny. How are you?
Say hi to you.
Yeah.
Remember the day he stole his car?
I sold Pizza Man's car. Yeah, God rest his soul. Yeah.
Tell the story what happened.
You stole a car?
Pizza Man leaves his car.
Nobody does Pizza Man better than he
Vince?
does. Go ahead.
Vince
Vince
Pizza.
Pizza
yeah.
Man.
Pizza Man left his car running outside the pizza
It
place.
was a bad habit. He always did it.
Always did it. So I parked my truck and I got in Pizza Man's car and I took off. I didn't think. Pizza Man came out of
Just
this.
the boss's boss.
Yeah, he came out of the shop and he was looking around and he don't know where the car's at. So I drive around the corner. I'm coming up Media Street. I look at the thing. He's got 5 cop cars already outside the pizza shop. I come driving up the street in the thing, and he's going, motherfucker, Nicky, you motherfucker thing. He comes running up to the car. He's like, and the cops come. He only has the guns out on him. And Pizza Man's going, no, I know him, you stupid motherfucker. and he's going, I got the gun in the car. I said, you got the gun in the car now? No. Because it was under the seat. He didn't want the cops to fucking
He had the money in the car,
He
though.
had the money in the car. Oh, Vince. I got to try to find the prank thing. I got to get it. I have to get it.
Pizza Man was the best.
Oh,
we used to
God
play
rest his
gin.
soul.
Me and Vince, I'll tell you what I miss Vinny. We used to play, we sit there and play. So it was a Monday or a Tuesday. His purveyor would call. It would be the same time I forget it was a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hello, Tom. Now, after the course of like
Give me
weeks
3
and months,
mushroom.
he used to go, give me 3 salmonella, give me 3 mozzarella, give me 2 boxes of wingdings. So after like 3 months, I used to start going, hello, Tom. He goes, when he would answer the phone, he'd go, hello, Tom. Before Vince could say another word, I said, give me 3 bags of flour, 2 boxes of mozzarella, 2 boxes of wingdings. And Vince wouldn't say nothing. He would just look up at me and goes, motherfucker.
Yeah. But, Joe, what do you do, you stupid
You
motherfucker?
stupid motherfucker. Go paint something, Joe.
Let's see. Hold on a minute. Was this Deadeye?
Forget about that eye.
I got it. You got to hear the thing.
Deadeye's done. He's out.
Craig, louder the phone thing.
Phone number on my windshield.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here it is.
Yeah, let me guess.
Here it is. Craig, you got to, ladies and gentlemen, this is the prank call to our Frank the Deadeye D'Alessio.
awesome.
Here it is.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, is this Frank?
Yeah, who's calling?
So you the one who hit my car?
Huh?
Well, you left your phone number on my windshield.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Yeah, let me guess. You drive a white car?
Listen, who's this?
Listen, B, you scratched the side of my car. There's white paint all over it.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't know what you're talking
Don't
about.
lie to me.
Lie? My truck ain't been moved in a fucking week.
Stop
cuz.
yapping and listen. Who your insurance company, B?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Let me give him a call then.
You can call whoever you want, brother. My truck ain't been moved in a fucking week.
I'm losing my patience.
You can lose whatever the fuck you want. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why'd you leave a damn note?
I ain't leave.
Don't make me
Shit.
call the Pennsylvania DMV in your pitiful
You
ass.
can call whoever you want. I ain't left shit on nobody's car, brother. My truck ain't been moved in a fucking week. I ain't been out of the house in a week.
Man, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? You're calling me, telling me that I hit your car. You out of your mind?
I got your note right here in my own hand.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what you got. It ain't mine. It ain't mine. The fucking handwriting, it ain't mine nothing, brother. I don't know what you...
All right, now wait. Now I call him right back about 13 seconds later, and here's what we got.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this now?
Yo, hey, is this Frank?
Yeah, who's this?
So you the one who hit my car?
Yeah, who's this, moron number 2?
Well, you left your phone number on my windshield.
Dude, let me ask you a question. You think somebody's stupid enough to
Yeah, let me
leave a
guess.
fuck?
You
I mean,
have
for
a
real,
white car?
what are you scamming?
Listen, B.
No, I
you
don't
scratched
have a
the side of my
white
car.
car, number
There's white
one.
paint all over it.
Listen, idiot, number 1.
Stop
First
yapping
of all,
and
if I hit a, if I
Yo,
would have
don't
hit
lie
a
to me.
car, dude,
Who
are
your
you for
insurance
real?
company, B?
Go scam somebody else. I ain't falling for this, you fucking moron. First of all, if I hit somebody's car,
Oh my
Let me
God.
give him a call then.
you can call whoever you like. There ain't a scratch or a
I'm losing my
dent
patience.
on my car. You understand? There ain't
Why
a
you leave a
scratch.
damn note?
I ain't left nothing on nobody's car, dude. I ain't been out of the house in a month.
Don't make me
About.
call the Pennsylvania DMV on your pitiful ass.
Fruit man.
Call, listen,
I got a
buddy,
ginger ale,
you can
Dad?
call whoever you like. I really don't care.
Just a ginger,
But
just a
you're looking
ginger.
like an idiot. I ain't.
It looking
moved-
like an idiot.
My car ain't been moved.
Man,
in,
what's
in
wrong
a
with
month.
you?
Really?
What's that?
I
All
mean, really? Do you listen to yourself?
I got your
Don't
note
get
right here in
another
my own
moron.
hands.
Oh my God.
Wait,
Now,
I have an idea.
go ahead.
Piggybacking off of that, do you think we could prank call Fast Eddie?
I think Fast Eddie's up there.
It might not matter.
I think Fast Eddie's up there. Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I
I
like
think it's
Fast
doable
Eddie.
even if he's
Fast
up there.
Eddie's a good guy.
Yeah,
Fast
Fetty,
Eddie's
he
the
don't
best.
mean
But
no
does
harm.
he really
But we're
think
not
that
hurting
Joe
his feelings,
Biden's
we're
a
just busting
clone?
his balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he does.
I don't believe that. I really don't believe. I can't be.
Pete, every time I look at you, you're eating. I don't understand. How you not the size of me?
Do you think he really believes that?
Yeah, dead serious.
Seriously?
Dead serious.
It's either peanut M&Ms. You're coming to eat our cheesesteaks. What else? What's next, Nick? What's next, Pete?
Yes, 100%.
At least I didn't call you Bob.
100%.
100% he thinks Joe
There's
Biden's a clone.
no
He
way.
does.
Yeah, yeah. Let's try
I
him
mean, I
again.
know he's got. I know he's got dementia, but
Who we calling?
I really don't think he's a clone.
Calling the eye again.
Again, he ain't gonna answer.
Well, did he answer you on your text?
Never.
He's
He
something
texted
else.
me this morning, and I heard from him since.
Yeah, he's dead shit scared. Dead scared. It's a shame. Really is a shame. He's texting me. Let's read this. There he is. Look, I'm on the phone. With who?
Do you believe that?
No.
Goodell.
Yeah, he's on the phone with Roger
yeah,
Goodell.
Yeah, Roger Goodell. He's on the phone with the liquor store. Wants to know why did they raise the Patron prices? $5.
No, sir. All right, get him back because this. When I seen this yesterday, I was happy because I
What?
love watching athletes at the top of their game, and I hate when they quit. What is the reason he can't? Why do you think there's something going on? Was it
Who?
about maneuver and money? Yeah, Brady. Why did he come back? Why did he retire?
dude.
Was he forced to retire?
No.
Well, why
Something
would he
weird's going on
retire?
here.
Something's going on. And
How
it ain't
about-
about his wife telling him that.
How about-
oh,
No, I know.
There's
That's
no
just
way.
breaking
How about
balls.
12 hours? How about 12 hours before he came back from retirement? A guy buys his last touchdown pass.
For
500,000.
500,000.
That
Yeah.
guy's
How
fucked.
sick are you, that guy? How sick is that guy?
No, but you think about it. What is the reason? Is it money? Is it salary cap? Does it free up? Did he want to wait to see who the
There's nothing out there
Buccaneers
yet.
are going to sign? Because
My-
they're about to lose a lot of people.
My personal opinion is I think that he went back to the team because the Buccaneers they're going to draft a young quarterback. I think that they want to have him teach him for a
Where
year.
do they pick? They pick late in the draft. Who are they going? What quarterback are they going
They
to
might
grab?
trade up. You don't know. That's just my opinion.
The
I
thing
don't
that
know.
gets me about it, by him retiring, did it clear
Not
up?
a fat guy just walked in.
Did it clear up money so they could pursue free agents?
I
Did
don't
it
know.
clear up
Probably.
money under the cap? That's what you have to find
What?
out.
Him retiring?
Yeah, but him
That would have
retiring.
been said already, though.
So why retire and why unretire in 3 months? There's got to be
Makes
a
no
reason.
sense. Not 3 months. More like 5 weeks.
That's what I was
Was it
saying.
5 weeks? Okay.
That's-
so
that's-
what happens there?
I have no answer.
It ain't about his wife, and he didn't want to be home and all the stuff like that. It has to do with money when it comes to Tampa Bay and their structure, their salary structure. It has
If you
to.
retire, then unretire. Why can't you come out into a free agent?
See, why do you got to go back to the team that you were with? You still practicing.
You're under contract. You signed the contract.
No, he was.
But you retired.
Maybe they gave him another big deal.
Then if people wanted to get out of the contract and hit the free agent market, people were to retire at the age of
But then
26.
once you retire, you can't come back. Make the rule.
Why do you think he came back? Craigie,
that's
why?
a bad idea.
Nick put up a good point with the young quarterback trying to, whip him into shape.
Not for 1 year. He's got to stay. He's got to play for a couple years.
Who?
Brady. Do you think Brady stays for a couple years now?
No.
1 year.
I think he signs a 1 year deal.
1 year deal.
What do you mean? He's already under contract. You don't
How
got to
about the
sign a
season
1 year
ticket
deal.
holders? All the guys that released their tickets now they want them back.
So do you think it has to do with money?
Yeah,
Do you
some
think?
way.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Like, on whose part does it?
Everything always has to do with money.
Joe, you buying the team?
Not on Brady's. Not
wanna
when
go
it comes to
partners?
Brady. Do you think it was
The
more
salary cap.
Me, you, and
salary
Alfie.
cap? Does it? By him retiring, did it free up money for them to acquire free agents?
I don't know the rules there. But yeah, it sounds
I would like to
it sounds like it
investigate
could
that.
have. It sounds
I don't think it did. No.
You don't think it did at
It
all?
has no bearing.
So the 3 weeks that he was out, they could sign a lot more people.
Amir
They can't-
Nelson.
Free agency opened yesterday.
Oh, yeah? Nah.
You understand?
I don't know. All I know is I just got a text from Lloyd, who I've been trying to get in touch with for 17 days, and he finally texts me, "What are you doing on YouTube?" I don't understand this guy. I've been calling him for an electric job for 3 fucking weeks, and now he texts me.
And you haven't talked to him in 17 days.
In
Because he's
17
done,
days.
He's done
this
your
guy,
job.
he's crazy. Supposed to be my buddy. Supposed to be my buddy. See?
What do you mean?
There you go. There's another thing that aggravates me.
What?
Lloyd, get your ass down here so you could come and do my electric work.
But that's now you're going to scare. Now he's really not coming. Now he's really not coming.
Right, right.
You got a whole pack walking in the door.
Yeah, I know. It looks like the.
It's getting ready, baby. It's getting ready. Play the song, Craig.
Is Strongo here yet?
They're getting ready, baby, for the NCAA March Madness Auctioneer. The Green Grocer is in the house. There's my boy Nick Russo. What's going on, pal? Come
What's
on
going
over.
on,
Come on
Nick?
over. Come on over, Nick. Come on over.
Where's your buddy Fast Eddie?
Get a seat. Pull a
Where's your
seat
buddy
up.
Hello,
Fast
Nick. How are you,
Eddie?
buddy?
You don't need the headphones. Pull a seat up, Nick. Get a seat. Yeah. We're going to open up the phone line as soon as Nicky the Wop gets on here.
What's up, Unc?
There's Sal from
Unc,
Montego
who's
Bay
gonna-
or wherever
who's-
the fuck he's
Unc,
from.
who's going to win the national championship, Unc?
Marco
Yo,
Island. I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Frankenstein, who's going to win a national championship this year? Houston.
Sal.
Don't let Unc buy any teams. He's got out.
Houston. He's fooling around.
Nah, seriously. Yo, Unc.
He's coming, and Nick Russo's
Houston,
coming.
really? Houston?
The phone lines are open, people.
What's up, Nicky?
856-693-2366.
How are you?
Feel free to call in and ask questions
It's
to
open mic
anybody.
night, pal.
Open mic night.
You don't have another one for me?
Open mic night. No, we don't have a headset for you, Nick.
Hello, let me talk. I want to talk about that Fast Daddy.
Hold on. All right,
What do
get
you-
in here.
all right,
You
what do you got
can
about
share
Fast
the
Eddie?
mic. You can share.
Oh, the wee woo.
All right.
Oh, am I on?
You got your own now.
Yo, Nicky, you.
What's up,
See
Nick?
ya,
What's
Joe.
going on,
What's
man?
going
I guess
on,
Joe's
pal?
leaving?
Thanks for
All right.
having me again.
All right,
What's up,
It's
Nick?
a pleasure, buddy. It's always a pleasure.
Well, listen, I got a problem.
What?
Every week now you're having this guy, Fast Daddy.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
He's a man of knowledge.
Man of knowledge. That guy don't even know how to tie his shoes.
But that guy had nothing to do with the knowledge.
Knowledge of what? Stocks?
No, I didn't say that.
His knowledge of the
This guy's got the
BBIG.
most. He's got the most knowledge, more than half of White House.
Are you crazy?
No.
That guy thinks Obama's dead. He thinks Hillary's dead.
No, he thinks they're cloned.
They're cloned. Also,
Yeah.
that they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. Joe Biden's got 3 years as a clone.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how can you have that guy on the show?
That's comedy.
Comedy?
Yeah.
Guy's a moron.
But that's what we like.
Yeah.
That's what we like,
And
comedy.
he's always playing with his belt. You
Eddie's
notice
going to
that?
be on the next spelling bee with Sammy.
Is he really?
Yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna spell?
He's going to. We're going to let Eddie spell calamari. Did you ever hear that story, Joe? Did you ever hear the story from when Tony Gambardell had the restaurant Cafe Calamari?
Yeah, downtown.
On
yeah,
15th
yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Well, I had to go in. One time I was downtown for a reason, whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's Tony Gambardell's place. I said, let me stop in. I stop in there. It's about 11 o'clock, right? Nobody's in there yet. He's getting ready to open. Come on in, Nicky. You sit down and get a drink. So I sit down. I get a drink, a thing. So this couple walks in, right? So now the couple walks in. They sit down and thing. He takes off their jacket. He gives them the menu. Now they're right in front of me. He says they're looking at the menu. No waiter or waitress is there. So he walks up and he says. He says, would you like any appetizer or drink to start you off? And the guy says, yeah. He says, I see the name on the sign is Cafe Calamari. How's the calamari here? And Tony Gambardell says, ma, please. He says, the sign is say Cafe Calamari. He says, you go to shoemaker, you ask your shoemaker, you fix your shoe.
That was Tony.
That's Tony.
Tony was really funny.
He's nuts.
Well, you know the story when he had the coffee shop and he's like, none of these guys buy coffees, and you know what he said? If you don't buy nothing, you do me a favor. Tony was classic.
He was classic.
But Nicky, you know what I want to?
Go ahead, buddy.
Remember when Sal used to work at the coffee shop?
Sal.
Lemmy.
Lemmy, yeah.
Remember when you and Joe Messina were playing cards and stuff like
no
that?
farting, no burping.
Yeah, why don't you tell that story? Like,
all right.
what happened? Because that's a classic. That's a classic story.
Well, Sal was bartending, and we were playing. I think we were playing hearts, Joe. What were we
you,
playing?
Joe Messina.
Me, Joe Messina. We're playing hearts, and Sal came up and he said Joe was making noises with his mouth. And he was making them real loud. And Salverio came over. He says, gentlemen, he says, I don't want to hear no farting, no burping, no loud noises while I watch my football game. Sal walked away. He said, Joe Messina went again. And Sal came walking over, and I was losing. And Sal came walking over. He says, didn't I tell you? I turned around. I said, Sal, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to put you through that fucking sheetrock. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
That was a classic.
And if you're listening and watching, ask Sal if he remembers that, because you were supposed to bring him down here last Friday.
Nick, I got to tell you, you imitating the burping and the farting with your mouth over there, I felt like I was in the first row at SeaWorld.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I got a little wet.
That's a good one. No, we're all about breaking balls here, Bobby. I like it.
Listen.
Don't be too sensitive.
No, not me, buddy. You got the wrong one, pal.
Whoa.
You got the wrong one. I'm not
You
sensitive
sound like
at all.
Sayburn.
I'm not.
You got the wrong one.
I'm not sensitive, not even a little bit.
What
I could get my balls broke by the best of them.
What happened with the cheesesteak? Who's the number one winner?
Nobody yet.
Oh, nobody
We're
yet.
down to the final four.
We're in the final four.
Who's the final
Cue
four?
the music.
Who's the final four of the cheesesteaks?
Right there, right on the screen.
So it's an Angelo Pizza.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Where the heck's that at?
That's on
Second and Market.
Second and Market.
So Angelo Pizza versus Oh Brother, and then it's
Joe's Steaks on Frankfurt and Girard
against Phil
against
Steaks.
Phillips on 23rd and Pasillon.
Yeah, well, I think Angelo's Pizza is gonna
Think it's gonna come out the winner?
No, I don't like their cheesesteak. I think it sucked.
All right.
I like
You think
Phil.
Angelo's cheesesteak sucked?
Yeah, it was too greasy and
Goofy.
See?
yeah, the oil.
Well, see, Bobby likes grease. It don't matter.
Well,
Can't you tell?
Bobby love it. Yeah, Bobby loves grease.
I love grease.
you're a grease ball.
I hear a lot of screaming and yelling behind me. I don't know what's going
Here
on.
comes Colonel Sanders now.
Now, Nick, are you going to be bidding on anybody this evening?
Oh yeah.
Who you bidding on?
Oh yeah. All of them.
Everybody? You gonna buy all the teams?
All Arizona. I got my sleepers, but I'm not saying them out loud.
No,
and then
don't
all
say,
of a
'cause
sudden,
then they're gonna
people
take 'em.
start jumping in and
now,
what
Nick,
do you call?
Well, who do you think is going to win the championship?
Arizona. Arizona's the winner, Nick.
Arizona, yeah.
Even though it's the heavy favorite, probably for them to win, but I think
Gonzaga's
Arizona's
the heavy favorite.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I think Duke, Gonzaga, Villanova. I just don't think Arizona.
You like Villanova?
I can see them laying an egg.
You like Villanova?
I don't think they're going to win, but I think
Arizona's
they
got the best defense in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yep. In my opinion, it's only
yeah,
opinion.
everybody's got their own opinion.
It's their only opinion. Sal, what's up, buddy?
Everything's good.
Go ahead, you talk.
About
Go ahead, Nick. You can listen.
three,
You don't
four
have to
years,
get up.
three,
All
4
right.
years ago, we were doing the auction. So I won't mention no names, but our producer was my partner. He goes, "Do me a favor. You want to? Let's just get involved for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a
A
little
bit turned into a lot.
A little bit. 35 minutes later,
You were
me and
down
him,
6,000.
7,000 we went in for. What the hell just happened here? Remember
Yeah. Give me 3,000 on Duke. Give me 2,000 on Auburn.
So wait, the next year, I said, look, Craig.
We made money.
Yeah, we did. But the next year, I was like, Craig, look, we can't do what we did last year. I don't want to get involved.
Are you partners again this year?
No, I'm not. I'm out this year. But
why?
I don't want to. I just don't feel like doing it this year. But the next year, now we have a couple of friends who just want to be assholes, and we won't mention no names.
No, you can mention his
So,
name
no,
because
no,
I already know what you're going to say. Yeah.
What's that?
Call him Frankenstein.
The Frankenstein monster, not Dr. Frankenstein.
No,
the
no,
Frankenstein
Dr. Yeah, he's
his
there.
creation. But we won't mention no names. So he has
Never mention no names.
He has a bad habit. If the team is only worth 200, he bids 500, just to bid 500, and then the price goes up, just to be.
Well, that's our guy. He does that.
So
Our guy,
the
our
next
producer
year,
does that.
I said, Craigie, listen.
spite.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, well, he's just
He
like
wants
that
to
guy.
jack
He does
that
the
guy
same
up.
shit.
Well,
yeah.
he aggravates him.
That's all we have.
Yeah, he wants to aggravate
right,
the other
so-
guy. Yeah. Who?
So-
You know?
Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster. So the next year, I said, Craigie, look, I can't go.
I
we
thought we
can't.
weren't saying no names.
All right, the producer. I'm sorry, the producer.
Well,
I said-
everybody knows who the producer
I said,
is,
look,
so you can say his name.
We can't do what we did last year. I don't want to spend that kind of money. So he goes, all right. So we started really slow. We bought a team for like 300. We bought another team for like 400. Next thing you know, we're in for 8,000. I'm like, what the hell?
And we make money again.
And we did make money.
I'm going to bring the camera up there tonight. I hope they're doing it down here.
Nah, they'll probably do it
Upstairs.
Where's this thing going to be at?
I hope it's down here.
We got
It's too dark. It's too dark.
talk about that too much already.
Why not? There ain't nobody coming over here. But our listeners and followers, they don't fuck the police, they said.
Nah, the listeners and followers on this are retarded. So what's the difference? Let's face it.
I was just
Look, I'll say what you are all thinking, okay? All right, wait, no. Mentally challenged. How's that?
We're going to have a lot of
How's
mentally
that?
challenged
Mentally
people here tonight.
challenged people.
The viewership just went here.
Yeah, we
But
need subscribers.
No, if you think about it, the people that hang in this club are mentally challenged. Let's face it.
Well, there are some goofy people in there right now. I agree.
There's Vinny Pazienza in the back.
I'll tell you what, the unk looks tan. He looks orange. He looks like Donald Trump.
Sal, that's my cousin
Sal.
Sal.
That's his cousin Sal. That's not Unc. That's
Oh, they look
Sal's
exactly
cousin.
alike.
That's
Oh,
his
is
cousin.
this the one from
Damn,
down,
Unc, you are tan,
Is this
man.
the one from down Marco Island?
Yeah, that's Sal, Unc's cousin.
You look just like the Unk. You know that? Yeah.
No kidding.
Cousins
man.
or brothers?
Life's good, right?
I'm trying to get this guy to
Yo,
call
I was
in.
with Reg Sunday night. He had a tomahawk steak. Did you ever see the tomahawk steak up at Anthony's?
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker's this
Who
big.
ate that? Who ate that?
Stevie.
Oh, yeah. You know
I'll
why?
eat it 40 ounces.
You know why? It's his brother's place.
Yeah, but
Where at, Joe?
We're
At
having
the
a
restaurant,
cornhole
Anthony's.
tournament, 500 a game.
I go in. Yo, he has the tomahawk steak. It's this big. It's 3 pounds, man.
do people
that thing's
hear me?
badass, though.
They hear you, you just can't hear us.
Go ahead,
Go
Sal.
ahead, Sal. Get in there.
Come on. You want to do a duet?
There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. He won't sing that song,
You know,
Joey.
Anthony is an avid listener.
I know he is.
He hides in the weeds.
Tone Loke's an avid listener.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he acts like we're all jerk-offs, but he listens
My
anyway.
phone's
Right.
gonna die. He said the whole show's, what did he say?
Need more intelligence.
Need more intelligence.
Yeah, he just there.
You know, the best part is all he knows is the restaurants.
You know what
I
he's
love the
like?
guy, but he knows the restaurants.
Ooh.
Right?
You know what he's like?
Right?
He's
I'm not bad-mouthing the guy. I love the guy. But he's great at what he does. Why can't we be good at what he does? Like, why is he got to be a hater? I don't understand.
He's not a hater.
Well, that's not what I hear. I hear he says we need more intelligence. I think we have intelligence.
He's like the parents that sit in the stands and they badmouth the coach.
Exactly.
All the time. They have not.
Reg's is gentleman. He's very judgmental.
Just say it to the
Tone like just wants to be judgmental, right?
hello,
Well, he wants you to
Toby.
be better at what you do.
Coach.
That's all.
I just saw two grown men kiss. Uh-oh.
Yo!
Really bad visual.
Oh!
You got a really bad visual.
You don't get a visual. That's
That
what
was a
Italian
horse
people
visual.
do.
Turn the fucking camera off.
You don't have to turn the camera off.
It's coming again.
It's Joey
He
Messiah.
might kiss him again.
You can kiss me again. He knows. That's
Joey
it's
Messiah.
affection.
Wait,
It's like
they've
kissing
done it
your
for a
father.
long time, Craig. Did you hear that?
You used to kiss your father goodnight?
Yeah,
When you were a kid?
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's
what's
like
wrong
my
with
father.
Not with
My
tongue.
father. Ain't got no tongue. Jerk off 1 and 2.
They're very close to
Horses
each other.
is,
Look
yeah.
how tight they
You should
are.
wear a shirt that fits.
He didn't kiss you and jump in bed with you, did he?
You wouldn't say. You just said that. You just said that to him. Wear a shirt that fits.
No, you.
After he just gave you a kiss.
Am I gonna what?
Tell him, Joe.
Buzz him, not tonight. He creeped out of that one too. He made excuses because he's not gonna sit here till 11 o'clock tonight.
Meanwhile, I got killed in poker.
Got killed in poker.
Killed. Yeah.
The big poker
Joe,
player.
Anytime, any stakes, anywhere, Joe.
Time out. Can I get a 30-second timeout?
Sure, go ahead.
When's he going to shave his head?
Next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. It's always next.
Is this going to happen or no?
Next.
Da 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 da.
It's always next,
I don't know.
Fruit
Tune
cup.
in next time. This motherfucker hits me again. He hits me again.
$500 a game, Fruit Cup.
Let's
Get
go.
involved in that.
I had Welsh the last time he threw these beanbags at me.
Fruit Cup, $500 a game.
Get him, F.
What the fuck
Yo,
is wrong with
$500 a
that
game.
guy? I'm not playing $500 bago. I suck at that game.
Let's get back to this poker shit that you keep telling everybody that you're good at.
$500 a game. What are you talking
He's
about?
winning the World Series of Poker.
Okay, but he won that with his friends. He won
won
that
the
with
World
his
Series
friends.
of
He
poker.
didn't win a satellite. He
Well,
won it with his friends.
I won it with my poker friends,
Yo,
poker
what did-
players,
what
not
did-
just my
not for
friends.
nothing.
Okay, well, listen.
what did
I
Fudd
offered
say?
you to play in our poker game, and you offered to deal it. You said you wanted to deal it. We want you in it, so we can video it and record it when you're the first one out.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Why not?
We'll talk later.
What do you mean?
I'd love to deal for you, make some extra money
No,
on
I
tips.
want you to play. If you're that good, you would want to take the game down.
But what
wouldn't
I'm
you?
telling
I
you,
have a dealer.
Nick, what I'm telling you is,
What?
I'm really trying to focus in on tournaments right now before I go out to Vegas. I'm not really playing many cash games. I'd rather deal the game for you than play it.
all
Do you
right.
understand?
Fruit Cup, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I mean, when you go out to Vegas, what's going to be your shtick? I mean, you're going to have a stick, you're going to dress, you're going to have sunglasses, a hat.
Oh, dude.
No
dude,
hat.
It's going to be,
suit
hopefully
and tie.
by then we'll have Nicky's Pickies merch. I'll wear Nicky's Pickies merch. I think, you know what? If I get on
Sunglasses
TV,
or no sunglasses?
I've decided if I get on TV, I'm going to become the new Phil Hellmuth. I'm just going to be a complete asshole psychopath. Because that's what people like, honestly. Sadly enough, that's not who I am. But that's what people like, and it'll be
Sunglasses,
entertaining.
no sunglasses?
Nah, no sunglasses.
No sunglasses?
That's for Fugazi stuff.
Hat or no hat?
Hat.
Nah, you know what? You're wrong. I have to say, you shouldn't do the hat.
Why no hat?
Because you're not follically challenged. You got hair. You could groom your crop.
Apparently next Friday I'll be follically challenged.
All right, now let me ask you a question. How many people make money off it? How many people place?
There's 8,000 people in the World Series of Poker. I'm going to play a couple tournaments, but in the World Series of Poker, there's 8,000 around.
That's the
and
one I'm
about
talking
1,500 make the money.
Now, what's your odds of making the top 1,500? Be honest
In
now.
a tournament, 25-30%.
I'm making the money?
Yeah.
Nick
25-30%.
doesn't seem.
I don't know.
Nick's shaking his head.
Nick just gave that emoji face like, get the
Nick.
fuck out of
You know
here.
what, Nick?
There's no shot.
Hold on.
Nick,
I'm
The best players in the world The best players in the world aren't 30%.
35, 40. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Nick, so in other words, you would
Nick.
bet don't?
On 30%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day long.
All day.
Listen.
All day long.
Listen, hold on.
All day.
Nick,
You need to get lucky 40
Nick,
times
Nick,
in that
Nick,
tournament.
Nick,
I'm not going off of your...
I'm getting
your
sick and tired of everybody coming at my game, and you talk a big game too. Why don't you take 10,000, put it on the table, and whoever goes further in the main event wins the bet? Put the 10,000 on the table.
I have a business. I'm not can't go out there.
But the excuses.
Excuses? You're full of fucking excuses. That's all you. Every word that comes out of your mouth is an excuse.
Now listen.
It's been an excuse since fucking day one, since we started this tournament.
The uncle of one of the best players in the world is standing at the bar right now. If you want him to come on and talk poker, and he criticizes me, I'll listen to him, but I ain't listening to you.
You don't have to.
Let me ask you something.
You don't have to listen to me.
Out of the 8,500 that are in that tournament, how many are professional poker players?
Out of the 8,000?
Yeah.
Dude, really not that many. It's one of the softest.
1,000?
It's one of the softest tournaments of the year.
1,000?
More than 1,000 will say they're pros, but a lot of them are just bad.
Well,
regular
how many?
players.
How many do you think?
What's that?
How many do you think?
I really don't know. It's
The
hard-
rest are
it's-
just jerk off online players, right? So you got a shot.
Hold on, Joe. There's a lot of really good online players right now.
Yeah,
Buddy might
but
be one of them.
But
No,
online's
very good.
different than in person,
Of
right?
course it is. I 100%
Well,
agree. That's what I tell a buddy of mine all the time. That you
I mean,
really,
a lot of these guys, these millennial guys, they're like sitting in their fucking mother's basement and playing poker.
Yes, one of my buddies is that guy, and he makes a lot of money doing it. But when he plays a lot of live tournaments, he really ends up not running
He
too
shits
deep.
the bed.
Not that he shits the bed. He makes runs, but it's like he just doesn't play enough live poker. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You got to have a lot of patience in live poker.
Listen, the main event's one of the softest tournaments of the entire year. You're getting every recreational poker player out to Vegas to play the main event. It's the biggest name tournament of the year.
So, can I stop you right there? So you feel as though you're above the recreational player?
I am, but I wouldn't call myself a pro because I don't play professionally. I do play professionally, but I don't. if
How
you know
many
what I'm
live
trying to
games
say.
you play?
Oh, I could play every night, but I haven't been playing
No,
as
but
much.
how-
I've been taking it easy.
How many? When you play, do you play predominantly live games or you online?
Live. I like
So
to play
you know
live.
how to read people.
I do, yes.
So
in
because
my
it's a lot
opinion-
different than online, right?
Some people would tell you otherwise. A lot of my jerk-off poker friends that suck balls at the game anyway.
So if
that goes out to everybody up in the
Fruit Cup,
upper
you're a little bit of a
upper
hater,
Delaware
Fruit
County.
Cup.
So you're going after July 1st?
A little bit before and play a couple tournaments.
Fudge said get your
I'll be
airline
out there
tickets and
maybe
return trip for
June
the
26th, 27th. Yeah, I'm going to play July 5th. Fudge
So
said
there's
come on the
tournaments.
6th.
So there's tournaments before the big tournament?
There's tournaments all week.
It's a whole it's a whole 6 weeks. The WSOP is a whole 6 weeks.
You got Omaha, you got all kinds
all
of
sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm playing yet, but I'll play a few things. Fruit Man will be out there.
Hey, Fruit Man, how much of a percentage you got of the kid?
Nothing. He didn't give me nothing.
That's not true.
He better give me 15% because he
15.
gave somebody else 15%.
Cuz if I give you 15%, I'm gonna owe out $2 million if I win. You're getting 5% and you'll like it.
5%. You're giving the old man 5%?
Listen, do you understand the thing?
Excuse me, sir.
I can't hear.
Excuse me, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my buddy Art
Okay,
Frioli.
can you hear me?
Who's this? Nick?
It's Nicky, Art.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, pal?
Not much.
Listen, you're a rounder, right? You play a lot of poker, right?
Yep.
All right. Now I got a serious question for you.
Yep.
And you played.
I just needed to hear the level.
You played multiple times with my co-host Bobby Fruit Cup, right?
Absolutely. He's stiffing us tonight. He ain't coming.
Well, he's
I
here.
will not
He's
be here
here.
tonight.
He's here with me right now. You're actually on the podcast on the phone.
Okay.
So right now we just had a little bit of a dilemma with the percentage that Bobby says that he'll make in the money in the main event. He's saying around 30%.
25, I said. Nick.
No, you said 30%.
25 to 30.
We'll go back to the tape if we have to.
He said 25-30, he said.
So,
Well-
so what do you think, Art? And be honest. Don't be afraid.
If you put Chris Moneymaker in there, he still only has a 30% chance getting there.
Moneymaker stinks, Art. You know that.
Now,
I'm talking about 30% chance of making the money of 8,000 people in the tournament.
I'd say 15%, 10 to 15%.
All right, now, Art, I want you to turn and tell them what kind of poker player you think I am.
Yeah.
Bob is a good player. He just thinks he likes to tell everybody else how to play.
I do.
Okay, like he's trying to do now, like actually, in a way.
Yeah.
But see, Bobby seems to forget one thing, Art. Bobby seems to forget that he's only 25, and he doesn't know that how long that we've been playing. So he thinks all the games that we play in are minor, middle league games. And
well, he's just listen. He could put his money where his mouth is and show you his role.
Well, I offered Art, and the invite goes to you also. I'm going to hold the game down here at the club, and it's going to be for a charity event type of a thing, you know what I mean? And we're going to do a no limit hold'em. We're going to do a 1-2 no limit, minimum 300 buy-in, max 1,000. And I offered it to this professional, and he'd rather deal the game than play in the game.
Well, he feels he can make more with tips than he can play.
But if you could take the game down, if it's that easy, wouldn't you want to play in it?
Do you understand how small a 1-2 game is?
That's why I want to play it.
Okay, so what is not a slow Texas Hold'em, Bob? Because in the average...
Make it a 2-5 game. Make it a 5-0 PLO game then.
Because an average Texas Hold'em game, you're going to get 30 hands an hour.
Listen, Nick.
That's what you're going to get, Bob.
Nick.
Bob, that's what you're going to get.
Are you going to listen to me?
No, I'm not going to listen to you because I know, too. I'm not going to listen. 30 hands an hour at least.
Okay, now put it this way, Nick. Let me put it this way.
So how slow does it have to be?
The best poker player in the world is going to average making 10 big blinds an hour, which in a 1-2 game is $20. If I deal 30 hands in an hour dealing no limit hold'em, and I get $1 tip, a $1 tip on every hand,
I'm talking to you
I
playing.
make $30 an hour.
I'm talking to you about playing.
Do you understand?
So we'll play 10-20 no limit. How's that?
Okay, perfect.
All right. You going to play or deal?
I'll play.
All right, there you go. All right, Art. So you'll play 10-20 no limit?
Art's not playing 10-20 no limit.
You play. What games do you play, Art, when you go down?
I'll play any game he wants to play.
I know that already, Art.
Who's this, Art Violi?
Listen,
I'm
Art.
there every Saturday and every Monday night playing 5.
Hey, Art, you're my buddy, Art. I love you.
Art, wait a minute, Art. There's a guy who wants to say hello to you.
Art.
What?
How you doing, Art?
Who's that?
Joe Messina.
How you doing, Joe?
What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Hey, your daughter's a good baker.
Thank you. I know she's very creative too.
Listen, I never used to go to Jaquette's. I said it was such a lousy place.
Really?
Yeah, but since she took it over, I go now.
Well, she manages it, and she's very creative. She changed some things around.
I stopped going there about 7 years ago. It was the worst bakery around.
Really?
Yep.
Well, she cleaned it up, so we'll see what happens.
Here's my man, Ernie.
You're really busy now.
And I got to go. Get ready for go play cards.
All right, buddy. Take care.
What's up, buddy?
All right, good. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, pal.
All right.
See ya.
All right, well, what are we at, like an hour?
That's it.
I'm done with these guys. These guys got my blood pressure up here. I'm going to have an aneurysm.
All right,
take it
so,
easy.
Because Nick doesn't know what
Sit down, have a cup of tea, do something.
So we're going to end this charade for tonight on open mic night, and we will be back, and not this Friday, but the following Friday.
Arrivederci Roma.
Guys, make sure, please, if you could just give us a like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications on our YouTube channel.
Can I say something real fast?
Nickie's Pickies channel. What's up, Joe?
We got to give the producer a little more credit. This guy does a hell of a job.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, he's okay.
Nah, he's better than okay.
Uh-oh.